And then there was this record that was hot on the radio at the time, this record and shit. So I said, I'm going to walk there and back, buy the record, and walk back. And then we get home. My father's going to be at work. Me and my brothers and sisters going to just play this shit all night. So then I get to Old Harbor, walk, give him the food, say goodbye, stop at the radio, the record stop, get the 45. I'm running home, not paying attention. All I'm thinking about this. And somebody had dug up the fire hydrant that was on the sidewalk, and they left a hole that was filled with water, nigga.
Oh no.
And I fell like a kid, fell in the middle of the night, and we don't have street lights. So I'm like, 1 minute I'm running, and the next minute I'm like,
what like the Ray Charles' little brother in that tub and shit.
Yeah, I'm like drowning with a record, trying to hold it above the hole so it doesn't. I had to climb out that fucking muddy hole, and then make it the rest of the way home. And they're like, "What the fuck happened to you?" I don't know. Just put this record on, and we just played that shit all night. Just shit like that.
It's a crazy fucking world.
It was Jamaica.
What club did you go up first time?
First time was I worked in East Meadow at Burger King, so the club. The guy said
Hold
that
on,
thing.
Chuckles.
No, it was Chuckles. I did Chuckles too. Like I used to do Chuckles, but Governors was the first one. So I used to go back and forth between East Meadow, not East Meadow. East Meadow is where Governors at, and Chuckles and is it Mineola or some shit?
Yeah, Mineola.
Yeah, I think Mineola. Yeah. So I used to do that.
Grandpa's in Staten Island.
I never really fucked with Staten Island like that. I would go to Yonkers though.
What was in Yonkers?
Shooting Stars or some shit like that was
Black
there.
Club, White Club.
White Club. They'd have mics. Nights where, it wasn't the weekend, but, like maybe 5 or 10 people would show up in the audience, and we just give them all our bad comedy. Just beat try to get all the bad shit out of us, try to do good. Some of us would. Some night you'd be very inconsistent. It was frustrating. And most nights, first like 3-4 years of comedy, they wouldn't even be crowds sometimes. Sometimes like you wouldn't go on for weeks.
Brutal in New
York.
Yeah.
You get to a spot and there's like no show tonight. You wait around, no show. So you just go eat and talk shit.
Who was around back then? What year was this when you were getting on stage for the first couple times?
Trying to remember who was around. I know I used to go to the comic strip to try to pull the lotto,
numbers, right?
The numbers. And I know so when I'd always get a number, because the guy that used to give the numbers out, and
I don't remember him.
It was a guy. He got killed like
Mondays, right? Mondays or something.
You went there. You get on a Monday, but you went there the first Friday of every month. They would do the lotto.
You imagine that way?
All right. So if you're a young kid or whatever, and you want to get a spot on that stage for that month, you had to. There's a long line of like bad comics, including me, and you go up to the podium, and they have pieces of paper turned over. Some of them had numbers, some of them didn't. If you got a piece of paper with a number, then they'd give you a spot on one Monday for that month. And I'd go, wait online, and it was a big thing to me. Like the first time I went there, like I wanted to get a number.
How many did they have? How many like numbers did they have?
Not. Maybe like, I don't know. I never thought about it. Maybe 13 numbers.
Wow.
For the whole month, and you drive to Manhattan is a big thing, and you want to get on, and then you're online, you're moving up, then it's your turn. And the first time I picked up a piece of paper, it had no number, and I I just came all the way here for nothing. I'm not gonna get on. And then I just went back on the back of the line. I was like, I gotta try again. And then you get there, now there's only like 3 pieces of paper left. And you didn't get a number when there was more paper. Why the fuck would you get a number now? So then I'm looking at the papers. People are behind me like, nigga, hurry up and not pick a number so we can not pick a number. And then I'm like looking at the thing. There was a piece of paper in the corner. And it's just so funny how big of a decision this was, picking up one of these pieces of paper, because you just needed to get on. And I went for right here, like right at the corner of the podium, and there was a number on it, and I got a spot. And then every time I went to the comic strip to pick a number on the first Friday every month, I would always pick it from that corner, and there was always a number, and I would get a spot. And then I'd see Adam Sandler, Chris Rock come through, or just people you seen on TV had names, and I'd stay, I'd do my spot. They'd tell me, "No, we're not gonna make you a regular," but I'd stay in that fishbowl section and just watch like people you seen on TV, and you're a kid, and you're like having the time of your life trying to make it. Like you at least you can see some end results, and you have friends that you went to high school with, but they're not doing this what you're doing. They didn't see Adam Sandler that night. They didn't see Chris Rock. They didn't see Seinfeld or whoever came in. They're not living the life you live, and you start separating from them because you actually feel special even though you're broker than them. You know what I mean? You're like your life is never going to be filled with laughter like mine. I can't really fuck with you like that. And then I remember one Friday I went to pick numbers, and I was insecure because I picked like 5 numbers in a row from this corner spot, and I was like, there's nowhere it's going to be here again. And I said, I panicked, and I grabbed something from the middle. There was no number on it. I was like, fuck, I should have picked from the corner. I got back on the line, and I was like praying, please don't let nobody pick a piece of paper from that corner. And I went back, and there was a piece of paper in the corner, and I picked it. There was a number on it, and then from then on, I never didn't pick from the corner.
Fuck
and
no.
I always got on. They never passed it, but I always got on.
I never had the patience to wait on a line like that. Like I knew it, like that Laugh Factory shit he puts you through when you first moved.
Oh
here.
yeah.
I did that one time, and I felt so fucking degrading. Like I was like, if I gotta do that, I ain't doing it.
Right.
I just won't work that fucking club.
That line's a different line. That line's a crazy line. Like, from my memory, the line at the comic strip in New York, those were comics.
Those are comics. You're absolutely correct. The Laugh
the Laugh
Factory
Factory line,
fucking
people got on
crazy
costumes. People are homeless. People are like got nothing to do with comedy, or should have nothing to do with comedy, are on that line.
Except the people who go to the comedy store on Monday nights.
Right.
7 to 10. Half of them have mental illness.
Yeah.
Don't take a fucking genius to know that.
Right.
You're sitting there going, Joey, you're fucked up too. Yeah, but these people are really fucked
really
up.
fucked up.
Boom Chakalaka shows up with a fucking a shopping cart. You
Yeah.
know? Jeff Richards puts them in videos. I mean, that crazy bastard. Boom Chakalaka. The other guy who comes late night and he's a Nazi and he goes in the bathroom, they light him on fire. Michael Epivaya, whatever his fucking name is. I don't even know if he still comes to the store.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I got a call one day, Joey, why'd you light Epivaya on fire last night in the bathroom? That wasn't me. I was Don Barris. I guess he hated Jews, or he was German.
Oh, I know that guy. The German,
he would
yeah.
come in at night and you go like this to him. He hated
He's weird as shit.
Yeah, he's weird as shit.
I know that guy.
So they would wait for him to go to the bathroom and lock him in there from outside. And then they would throw fire in the fucking thing from...
Jesus.
It's like it's in a prison cell. And you try to set him on fire and shit.